Oh, getting really close. My hand just exploded on that go. Yesterday I got slightly further than what I did then, but yeah, that time then my hand just exploded. I felt so much better on that go than what I did yesterday. Like, it was all perfect, and then that was it. I was off. This is the crux of Serendipity. It's like maybe a one move font 8A plus. Coming into this, then you have to match from underneath. So what's really important on this move is when I come into this terrible undercut, I need to make sure my index fingers sat perfectly on this nubbin, because if I don't, there's just no chance that I can do it. So once I get that, I have to like kind of full crimp it in a way for locking this. Coming into this other really poor pinch, which then sets you up into Serenity. So, you start sitting on two OK crimps on the ledge, make a simple move up to a good 20mm edge. It's a really nice hold actually. Once I've got this, I'll cross my right foot through onto a small chip, then get the heel toe cam in. This sets you up for the ridiculous crux coming into the tiny undercut. Matching, once I've got this, I bump my right foot up, take one look up and slap for the lip. This is maybe font 8A plus once you get the lip. Once I've got this, I bring my right foot up to a slightly higher foothold and my left foot comes on a small foot out left, make the move out to the nose. I have to get this hold perfectly, it's really small. I get my right foot up onto the rail, left comes in on a really crappy toe scum to get a bicycle, right hand comes out to the sloper, then bump my left hand down. This gets you into the compression feature, which is really cool. Then cut loose. Once you've done the cut loose, should be over. Get left heel on, toe hook under the roof, then come into the micro crimp on the lip and dyno for the flatty. This is an awesome way to finish the boulder. It's really cool.
Why have you started trying it?
Why have I started trying it? I was looking for the next step. I wanted something just to focus on when training power and finger strength.
Why are you wearing two different shoes?
Couldn't afford a new pair. No, it's this has got a really good toe on. It's good for drilling my toes on this on the bicycle. But this has a really nice heel, which makes this heel toe lock here feel a lot nicer, and also the heel on the lip.
Cool.
But mostly for fashion, I'd say. Looks good. I'm a muppet because I'm spending all my free time sat under this boulder.
What are you hoping to achieve?
Don't know. Don't really know why you do it, do you? but it just means a lot to you personally. So I started trying Serenity last year. I did it in 8 sessions. Felt like a really big thing for me at the time, but I always knew that the full line from the sit start, you know, was what it was all about really. I figured that, well, why do you want to start in the middle of the roof on 2 terrible undercuts when there's a perfectly good starting ledge underneath that? At the time when I did Serenity, I realised that Serendipity was probably a bit too hard for me. Serenity took me like 8 sessions to do, and that move, joining Serenity, was known for being absolutely just heinous and hard. But I came here a couple of times with some friends, tried it, and realised that I could actually do the move to get into the stand start, or to get into Serenity. So since then I just thought, you know, I really can, on paper, do this thing. But it's just like 8 sessions later or something, 8 sessions additional to Serenity, I've been here trying to do it, and 3 times now I've dropped just trying to get into the stand start, which is like 7B plus at the top, and it's like considerably easier once you get into that. So I don't think I could drop it, but you know, knowing me, I probably will drop it. I don't feel like Serendipity is at my limit. I feel like I could definitely climb harder than that, but you know, it's definitely without a doubt the hardest thing I've ever tried. You know, out of everything that I've been on, including Evolution, this is definitely for me harder, and it's definitely testing me a lot more. Like, I'm finding it really hard just to like keep a focused mindset and realise, you know, I really can do this thing. I think I'm too tired on that right arm. Just don't think I'm pulling enough on it. I feel like I need to be stronger. Phil's nails. Yeah. So every time I approach the crag, I have this kind of like, I don't know, like feeling that I'm not good enough for it, or it's too hard for me. And it happens pretty much every time I approach the crag, and I'll just be training and I'll be thinking, it's too hard for me, I need to step it down a notch. And yesterday I was here actually for the first half of the day, and I was thinking to myself, it's too hard, I need to train. It's so weird, it's like, it feels just impossible. It feels impossible. And then I'll do the moves and it'll be like, you know, it feels fine when I do the moves. It's just
impossible.
Yeah. So knacky. So knacky. But yeah, that's the closest I've got, and that's given me a lot of confidence actually. Yes! Fuck yes! Fucking yes! I've just done it. And I'm fucking psyched. Talk about the challenges of the route.
You need to get a bit more deep, like not just the crimps, man.
Okay?
You need to have a philosophy here.
Philosophy.
Yeah.
Well, it's thin, it's reachy.
Yeah, you need to talk about the soul.
The soul.
Yeah, you need to start talking about like the philosophy of climbing and what it means to you.
Oh, it's
The
just
process.
It's
Talk
a
about the
sick
process.
line. Yeah, I mean, nothing matters more to me than the beauty of the line.
That's how I like it.
That's all that matters to me. You know, sod. You know, it's nothing about how hard it is, and me being quite psychopathic when it comes to getting getting sucked into trying things that are way too hard for me.
Yeah, that's looking good, yeah. No, I think you need to get
More hippie.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh, okay.
You're not giving it to us.
Okay, so we're talking hippie. Well, as you approach the crag, it's the line that sticks out most. It's just beautiful prow running through the middle of the roof. Sick holds. What else?
Yeah, not in an American accent.
But you said you wanted hippie. That's hippie,
Yeah,
isn't
yeah.
it?